Hello everybody! Today, I went, well not today, but about a week and a half ago, I went to HMV downtown Toronto, the superstore. And I looked around, I browsed, I hunted and prepared to hunt more of these elusive Blu-rays as they are slowly disappearing into the wild green yonder of other people's houses. Anyways, so I already scouted ahead. I was like, okay, so here are the ones I want. Here are the ones I know are going to be hard to get after HMV closes. So I'm going to try and get them now. But I'm going to try and wait and see if I can get better deals on them. When I was in Aaron Mills Town Center, I picked up the only copy that had the slipcover, and it was the only copy there. But at the Toronto store, they had two copies, but they didn't have the slipcover. And I picked up, and just a reminder, all these movies and stuff that I picked up, I have not seen at all. So I can't wait to review them. But anyways, I picked up Wes Craven's Shocker. And yeah, the only copy they had at Aaron Mills Town Center, the plastic is ripped, and it actually looks like it's been repackaged a little bit. But other than that, it looks like the Blu-ray itself is in good condition from what I can tell. And the cardboard box is, I mean, it's a little bit, not totally dented, but it is a little bit curved around the edges, but that's usually what happens when they package it. And I really can't wait to watch this. When I was going to start off watching horror films for the first time in, I think it was 2012, where I was like, okay, in English class we have a horror genre for an entire semester, which surprised me. So I was like, okay, so I guess I'm going to have to watch horror films. So I'm like, okay, I better start off with, the horror film series that I would want to watch. And I started off with Nightmare on Elm Street series. And I loved that series. I loved it. Wes Craven was either director or produced throughout the whole series. And I really loved that series. So I was really interested in expanding my Wes Craven movies that I've seen. And this last Halloween, I watched Wes Craven's The People Under the Stairs and the Rainbow and the Serpent. I believe that was the name of the film. Both were really good films. I loved The People Under the Stairs, though. That was a friggin' crazy movie from start to finish. But anyways, I am super excited to watch this because, from what I can tell, it's something to do with like a prisoner, and he survives his execution or something, and he has like electricity type powers like that. That's cool. And the tagline here, "No more Mr. Nice Guy." I wonder if that song is from this movie. No more Mr. Nice Guy. No more. I have no idea what song that is. But anyways, I'm super excited to watch this. Anyways, moving on. It's already a 10-minute video. So, that's what I picked up at Aaron Mills. And I got it for 10% off. So I got Shocker for 10% off, which is basically paying for that $3. Not even. It's just like basically the tax. But now, because I've been to the Toronto one, I've been to the Aaron Mills one, so now I went to the Bromley Center HMV. I hope I'm saying that name right. And because I've been there, I went there a couple of months ago, and I knew that HMV has a really good of them. Like, they had a lot of imports. They had a lot of specialty Blu-rays, like the kinds I don't see at any other HMV. Like, some HMVs have some of them, but not as many as that one has. So I knew if I was gonna have any hope of finding, there was a certain Blu-ray that I knew sort of disappeared because there was only one in stock for each store, and when I went to the Toronto store, it wasn't there. I went to the Aaron Mills store, it wasn't there. And I'm teasing it because that's actually the one I'm saving to show last. When I walked into the Bromley Center, I've discovered now HMV has Blu-rays and DVDs at 20% off. Yes, we are going down in prices now. 20% off for Blu-rays / DVDs. Will there be copies left of the movies I want to get before they run out due to other people buying? Because you want the better deal, but you have to wait. And the problem is, what happens if someone picks up the remaining copies? Then you're out of luck. You have to go with a different deal in that. So something I should have picked up probably when it was released, but I totally forgot about it. So I picked up the 6th season of Adventure Time. I love Adventure Time. Adventure Time is an awesome, probably one of the best kids-oriented cartoons of the newer age. And I'm actually really sad that they're actually ending the show. From what I've heard, I'm still on the 5th season. I haven't completely finished the 5th season, and now I have the 6th season. Yeah, just so you know, that's Lumpy Space Princess, and I'm always afraid I'm gonna end up with a copy without the slipcover, because without the slipcover, what they do for Adventure Time is each season's a character, and when you take off the first layer, you see what's inside the character. You see whatever, X-ray, you'd see their bones and what's on the inside, if there's anything, and it's pretty cool. And even the discs and that are all themed to the character. So I saved about $8. It was 20% off. So that was cool. I'm gonna say it. I picked up Zootopia, the 3D with the case. I really do not like I haven't seen the movie, but I really don't like how the whole thing is just centered around. It's just having a whole bunch of characters there. Really, I think it's uncreative. I think their earlier poster of the street in that was more effective as a cover and that, but the only reason I really picked it up is because I love how Disney, for the 3D movies, they have the hologram type thing and the case, and it's Ultimate Collector's Edition and all that. But Disney is getting a little fickle, because they're for example, The Little Mermaid, they didn't do it. They decided to do a cheaper version, and then they brought it back again. And for example, all the Pixar related movies have the 3D case. And then Wreck-It Ralph, they made it more skinnier, and you can sort of see them trying to, I guess, save on money, which is kind of ridiculous, I think, because if you're Disney, I think you're making enough money to continue making what you first made, so it sort of matches. There's only one copy left in the Bromley Center. There was no copies at Aaron Mills Town Center, and there was no copies at the Toronto downtown. So actually, no, I think there was one in Toronto, but it didn't have the slipcover. The thing is, on the subject of the art, I really wanted the Target exclusive America cover. I don't know if I'll probably pull it up on an image or something, but it looks 10 times better than this cover. But doesn't matter. I have the movie now, and I can't wait to watch it. I heard it was good, so I'm quite excited to watch Zootopia. Now, moving on, before this turns into a 20 or 30 minute video. Oh, the grand finale. Oh yeah, I was going to say, Zootopia, once again, 20% off. So, it was $29. So I saved about $7. Here's the best one, the one I was looking for. This was the film, like, I never heard about this film at all. I didn't know existed, and as soon as as I knew who was in it, I'm like, yes, I have to get this movie. I have to watch this movie, especially the fact that it was a Scream Factory release. Also, really, I was like, yes, I'm definitely picking this up when I get a chance. And they had only one copy in each store, and this was before HMV, the news that they were closing. So I was like, okay, well, you know, I might pick it up later on. But then now that they're closing, I'm a little freaked out because when I went to the Toronto one, it wasn't there. I went to the Erin Mills, there wasn't there. And I was like, great, I'm not going to be able to get it at 10% off. But luckily, I found one in the Brownlee Center, and it was 20% off. I picked up, are you ready for this? Bubba Hotep. I think I'm saying that correctly. Bubba Hotep. Yeah. Bubba Hotep. That is such a funny name for a movie. Starring Bruce Campbell. So, right there, I was like, I have to see this movie because I love Bruce Campbell as an actor. I love his cameos, and the Evil Dead series is just total classic. And so apparently he plays like an Elvis impersonator or something like that. That's all I know about the film. And I'm like, I have to see this movie. Now that I tracked down a copy and it has the slipcover, and I saved about $10 because it went down to 29 for some reason. That might have been an error on their part because 20% off, it should have been like $32. But I don't care. I got us. I'm so happy. So I will not be unboxing all of them. I'm just gonna so in a later video I will unbox Shocker and Bubba Hotep, and I can't wait to watch these and review these. But I'm probably gonna save them for my horror marathon, which I have once a year at October. In case you didn't know, in October I have a horror marathon, and every day I watch a horror movie I've never seen before, and I plan it out in advance usually, so that way there's no problems. I already know what I'm watching which day, and I'm kind of disappointed. Last year I didn't make it through 31 films. I only watched, I think, 27 or 28 because it sort of got chaotic with Thanksgiving and that, and I sort of misjudged which days to catch up on and which days not, because if I fall behind, I try to do my best to watch as many as I can. And so I have leftovers from last year that I'm moving up to this year. And I hope I can catch up as well as do the additional 31. But it should be very interesting because now I got my Just Watch series to do. And in case you didn't know, I review before and after watching a film. And now filming and editing and doing that every day is a little harder than just watching a film. So I'm going to do my very best this year. I might have to start the October thing early, just in case of any problems. So that's HMV closing sale, My Buys Part 2. I'm super excited, and I'm a little bit scared because I don't know how many of the other movies will last, the ones that I want to get, especially if it goes, because right now the Blu-rays and DVDs are at 20%. Eventually they'll probably go down to 30%, 40%. Like if something's down to the last one and I know the other stores are down to one or something like that, then I'll probably get it. But if there's like 5 or 6 copies, I'm gonna wait. And so I will continue to play the waiting game. You'll be the first one to know if you watch my videos, but you'll definitely know if you subscribe. I don't know. I feel bad asking for subscribers. I mean, if you don't want to subscribe, that's fine. I understand. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in part 3. If we even get there. Dun-dun-dun.